You're about to hear something that may change how you see complaints, silence, and tension in relationships. Not to blame anyone, but to show a pattern many people miss. Most men don't fail in relationships because they're bad partners. They fail because they keep trying to fix something they didn't cause. A man starts a relationship with good intentions and real effort. When she's upset, he assumes he did something wrong, so he adjusts himself again and again. He apologizes more and questions himself more. But somehow, the problem never really disappears. What made her happy before now annoys her. The target keeps moving and he gets confused. Soon he starts doubting himself. The sentence many men say at some point is this: "Nothing I do is ever enough." Here's a truth most people don't hear early enough. For some people, unhappiness is their normal state. If someone is unhappy by default, effort won't fix it. Trying harder will only drain you. I learned this from repeating the same experience. Different women, same ending. Different personalities, different lives, same pattern. Things start great, then slowly turn critical. One said I wasn't romantic enough. Another said I was too soft. One wanted leadership. Another said I was too controlling. That's when I realized something important. The unhappiness didn't start with me. Some people don't just feel unhappy sometimes, they carry unhappiness inside them. Psychology shows people are born with different emotional tendencies. Some lean positive, others lean negative. That's not a character flaw, but it shapes how they see life. If someone is wired to notice problems first, they'll always find one, even when things are going well. I've seen families where these repeats for generations. Same complaints, same tone, same attitude. Life wasn't terrible for them, but their focus was always on what was wrong. Childhood plays a big role in this. Early experiences shape adult reactions. One common cause is a difficult relationship with a father figure. Absence or distance can create lasting expectations. Those expectations later affect relationships. Disappointment is expected, so it keeps happening. Another influence is watching how a mother treated her partner. Children copy what they see growing up. If criticism was normal, it feels normal later, even if it makes them unhappy. Many promise they won't repeat those patterns, yet later they hear themselves doing exactly that. Culture adds another layer to this issue. Many grow up believing love should feel perfect. Movies, social media, and stories show constant excitement. Real life isn't like that. Real life includes stress, routine, and flaws. Fantasy and reality collide. When expectations don't match reality, frustration begins, and someone gets blamed. Often the partner becomes the target, even if he isn't the cause. Watch how dissatisfaction behaves. It keeps changing targets. She wants attention, then wants space. She wants stability, then feels bored. He works more, now he's absent. He rests more, now he lacks drive. This usually isn't planned behavior. It's inner restlessness showing outward. Social media makes this worse than ever. People compare constantly now. They see trips, gifts, and perfect photos. They don't see the struggles behind them. So real life starts to feel small. Even when it's healthy and stable, someone has to absorb that frustration, usually the closest partner. Another issue is pretending to be someone you're not. Many people act ideal instead of real. They act easygoing instead of honest. Over time, that act gets tiring. Resentment builds quietly. It leaks into the relationship. She feels unhappy but doesn't know why. Being real feels risky. Peace itself can feel strange, especially if chaos felt normal growing up. Calm can feel temporary or suspicious, so conflict gets created without realizing it. I've seen people ruin good relationships, not because they were bad, but because peace felt unfamiliar. Sometimes unhappiness becomes part of identity. It becomes how someone connects with others. Complaining brings attention. Being a victim brings sympathy. At that point, solving problems doesn't help. It actually threatens that identity, so new problems appear, even after old ones are solved. This slowly damages good men. They become quieter and unsure. They apologize too much. They walk carefully around emotions. They think enduring pain means love, so they ignore their own needs. Years later, they realize something important. You can't fix someone from the outside. You can't carry another person's emotional state. No amount of effort replaces inner work. This doesn't mean all women are unhappy, and it doesn't mean relationships don't work. It means love isn't therapy, and effort isn't a cure for inner struggle. Her happiness isn't your job. Understanding that brings peace. You get your confidence back. You stop losing yourself. This won't save every relationship, but it can save you.